He dropped an AI tool that straight up copies other creators' thumbnails and kills real designers' work. Then came Lunch Lead, basically a pricey kids meal dressed up with a PR team, and now a MrBeast theme park in the Middle East, where, let's be honest, the labor situation sounds super shady. Every day, it's like MrBeast is speeding through his villain arc, squeezing every penny from his audience. So how did YouTube's golden boy turn into one of its most controversial billionaires? Back in June 2025, he teamed up with Review Stats to launch an AI thumb generator. It looked cool at first, but the tool let people upload others' thumbnails without permission and spit out copycat versions with swapped faces and flashy tweaks.
This is the home of the AI tool where you can type in any channel on all of YouTube and it will use it as inspiration for the thumbnail it's generating. So for example, let's say you're MrBeast. You would just type in MrBeast here. Now it's going to look at all my recent videos and get inspiration from them. And for the prompt, I'm going to type in stranded on a volcano. And there you go, we now have a thumbnail with me dangling on the side of a volcano. This is perfect for inspiration.
The tool even suggested which channels to copy from, like a list saying, here's who you can rip off. Wild move. The internet went crazy. Every major YouTuber called him out. Jacksepticeye's logo and style were literally used in the promo without permission, and he blasted it for being unethical and disrespectful to artists. Then DanTDM jumped in, saying anyone replacing creators with AI has no creative bone in their body. And honestly, he wasn't wrong. Thumbnail artists spend years perfecting color, expressions, and branding. And now the biggest YouTuber alive was backing a tool that turned their skills into AI data with a paid subscription. The backlash was so massive that MrBeast had to shut the tool down for new users and rebrand it into a site that links creators with real thumbnail artists instead. But man, the damage was done.
Launched an AI thumbnail tool to help small creators make better thumbnails, and I thought people were going to be pretty excited about it, but I definitely missed the mark. If you open up Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. And so going forward, there is no AI thumbnail tool. Anyone from now on that signs up for ViewStats Pro, there will not be the AI thumbnail tool. It just doesn't exist. We pulled it down. And on top of that, I wanted to go one step further to really show artists out there that I care. If you go on viewstats.com, under our more tools section, it will say hire thumbnail artists. And if you click that, it'll take you to a page of artist portfolios where you can commission a real thumbnail artist to make you a real thumbnail. That I guarantee you, I have spent more money on thumbnail artists than any other YouTuber in the world. I've probably spent more money on thumbnail artists than the top 100 creators combined. I mean, I have a small army of thumbnail artists that work for me. I'm looking to hire more thumbnail artists.
This whole mess confirmed what many creators had secretly feared. MrBeast isn't just gaming the algorithm anymore. He's out here helping build the tools that replace everyone else's jobs, then acting shocked when people call him out. And guess what? Jacksepticeye saw this coming years ago. During a lie detector video with Tommy in it, he straight up said he hates MrBeast and what he's done to YouTube.
Now, Jack, a completely unrelated question. Do you like MrBeast? No. Jack, do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube? Yes. Now, in all honesty, Jack, why? Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun. You just don't think you had fun playing Squid Games? You don't think he had fun riding on yachts? Building wells in Africa? I don't know. If he had fun doing those videos, they'd be longer. We'd see the fun. Ooh. Thought you were going to get me with that one, didn't you?
Next up, the big lunch line drama. It was hyped as the healthier version of Lunchables, pushed by MrBeast, KSI, and Logan. The branding, on point, but those ads, brutal. They stood there bragging, our pizza uses real cheese, less calories, less sugar, more protein, and prime instead of Capri Sun. Then they dropped the punchline. We just saved your kids' arteries. You're welcome.
Lunchly versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar.
Whoa.
Feastables Crunch Bar. Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't even call it real cheese. We're also 30 less calories, 3 less grams of fat, and 8 less grams of sugar.
But when people actually checked the numbers, it wasn't that deep. Articles and dietitians exposed that Lunchline is still super processed, packed with sodium and fat levels nearly identical to Lunchables. The so-called healthy twist? They just swapped out regular juice for zero sugar prime. That's not innovation, that's marketing magic. Then it got worse. Consumer Reports revealed some Lunchline kits had up to 50% of a child's daily lead limit in just one box, plus phthalates, chemicals tied to hormone issues, sneaking in from packaging and production. That's wild. DanTDM didn't hold back, saying they're selling junk just for the sake of selling junk. The internet backed him hard. Even Jacksepticeye's eye jumped in to support Dan. Meanwhile, KSI, MrBeast, and Logan Paul fired back online, turning it into an all-out YouTube war. The billionaire trio versus the two OG legends. And honestly, this isn't just about Lunchline, it's a pattern. From Feastables to MrBeast Burger, he keeps pushing healthier snacks that are barely any better. He once claimed Feastables were healthier than Hershey's, but the difference? About 20 calories. That's like comparing trash to slightly shinier trash. It's starting to feel like they're turning kids into walking billboards for their brands. Then came his biggest move yet, Beastland, a full-blown MrBeast theme park in Riyadh, part of Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 entertainment project. On the surface, it looks like classic MrBeast energy, a massive, colorful park with real-life recreations of his videos, prizes worth thousands, and exclusive merch, like his thumbnails brought to life with fireworks and confetti. But the real issue isn't the park itself, it's where it's built. The Middle East has faced global criticism for the treatment of migrant workers under the kafala system, something human rights groups say creates conditions that resemble forced labor. Reports describe unpaid wages, 80-hour weeks, unsafe construction sites, and even workers' passports being taken away until jobs are done. Some families never even got answers after losing loved ones on these projects. Now, to be clear, there's no proof MrBeast himself used forced labor, but when a YouTuber known for being the nice guy slaps his brand on a massive project in a region facing UN-level investigations over labor abuse, people have every right to ask questions. When he announced the park on Twitter, he claimed it was because not all my fans are from America, but let's be real, it's probably about the huge payout behind the deal. Reports suggest hundreds of millions, maybe even billions, were offered to bring Beastland there. You can look up the contract yourself. So it's less I built a park for fans, and more, I helped rebrand a government with a messy labor record as family-friendly. And just when you thought it couldn't get messier, there's the crypto drama. For years, on-chain analysts and creators like CoffeeZilla have accused MrBeast of making millions from low-cap crypto projects like SuperFirst, allegedly buying in early, hyping them online, and quietly cashing out while fans thought he was just passionate about the project. It's a tangled web, and each move just makes the story darker.
This is the project MrBeast is alleged to have made the most amount of money on, over $10 million based on a pre-sale of $100,000. As for evidence, we have leaked screenshots showing MrBeast telling Super's founder that he can do 100K. Then we have a wallet that both investigations trace to MrBeast, sending 100K to the pre-sale wallet. And then we have the same wallets getting millions of these super tokens in a period of unlocks, which were almost all sold aggressively.
One investigation claimed a wallet tied to him dropped about $100,000 in a pre-sale, then cashed out over $10 million after the token pumped and crashed. Another deal allegedly flipped $200,000 into roughly $4.5 million.
And he publicly associated himself with the project twice. Once on March 3rd, 2021, he responded to a tweet with eyeball emojis. And then he interacted a second time on May 12th, 2021. This is much worse. The founder, Elio Trades, had tweeted, "There's a gym sitting there on the market at eye-watering prices, set to explode during the DeFi Summer 2.0. MrBeast's response, Super? But what he doesn't say is that he'd already purchased a huge stake in Super at this point, and on the day that he's tweeting, he was selling tokens, allegedly. Not only that, he had been selling tokens and continued to sell tokens. In the 72 hours after the May 12th tweet, MrBeast sold about $200,000 worth of these tokens. And remember the context. He's responding to the founder of the coin discussing a gym at eye-watering prices that's going to explode during the summer. And MrBeast's response is the coin he's selling. So publicly, it's signaling, hey, Super is this undervalued coin, and privately, MrBeast allegedly sold.
To be fair, his team denied that Jimmy's trading himself. They claimed it's all handled by a professional fund with expert managers using standard methods, and that the wallet in question belongs to them, not MrBeast directly.
I obviously did not press the buttons, like I've been saying. I didn't pick what punks to buy or anything. Gary Vee, like I said on that podcast, called me and a bunch of other people, said crypto punks were the next big thing. I thought it was pretty crazy, but the first thing I did right after that is just called the guy in charge of the fund who invested my money and it's other people's money as well, and just said, hey, Gary Vee seemed very passionate about these punks. You should look into it. If it makes sense, buy it.
But they've dodged the simple questions. What's the fund's name? Who are these experts? And why was that wallet allegedly dumping coins while he was tweeting hype about them? Legally, these are still just claims, but ethically, it looks awful. You can't build a massive audience of kids, teens, and casual fans by saying, I turned down tens of millions, I'd never scam, and then have blockchain detectives tracing millions in profit from coins you hyped up. People are gonna ask questions. It feeds the bigger picture. Every part of his empire seems built to squeeze out cash, while a wall of PR teams and lawyers stand ready whenever the heat turns up. Now, defenders always say, but he plants trees, he cleans oceans, he gives people houses and surgeries. And yeah, the charity stats are huge. Team Trees, Team Seas, and now Team Water, with water aid raised over $14 million, giving clean water to millions. That's real impact. But somehow, with MrBeast, nothing ever feels purely good. There's always some weird aftertaste. Just look at the massive Team Water charity stream with Adin Ross and XQC. They raised over $12 million in one kick broadcast, broke records, and pulled in donors dropping 6 and 7 figures. Incredible results. But then XQC said he left the stream feeling like a scammer and was angry about how it all went down. Viewers even complained that the donation goals kept shifting midstream, with pressure on rich guests to give more, and it left people questioning the whole vibe.
I'm gonna give it a buck, I was a little bit mad at Jimmy for not ending at 5 mil because of the way that it was ending. And I was mad at him again for not ending the second time. And people were gonna say, why are you mad at him? You're raising more money. But that's not the point though. The point is that I feel like as a person, not as a streamer, I was mad because the guy, Hayes, he was paying money for charity to wrap it up. Like he wasn't paying money to charity or whatever. He was saying, oh yeah, I'm closing the gap to end the broadcast, whatever. He's paying to be the last guy to end the stream. But he pays to end the stream, and then we decided that we don't end the stream. So I was mad at I feel like a scammer.
Technically, you can defend most things. The AI tool got pulled and reworked. Lunchline was just misunderstood. Beastland's just a theme park. The crypto stuff's handled by specialists, and the lawsuits? Still just allegations. But when you zoom out, the pattern's loud. He's done a lot of good, sure, but you can still do good and be part of a system draining the soul out of the platform. So, is MrBeast doomed legally? Maybe. Financially? Definitely not. But morally, creatively, for the future of YouTube? Yeah, the money's still flowing, but the soul of it might already be gone. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did MrBeast ruin YouTube, or just evolve with it? Drop your thoughts below. I read every single one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed this breakdown.